In a heated online debate, Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky fans are clashing over which team has the superior starting lineup. The feud has sparked intense discussions about depth, player performance, and the future of both teams. While Chicago Sky supporters believe their starting five outshines the Fever's, Fever fans are adamant that their team's depth, including their bench, is unrivaled. The Chicago Sky fan base has made claims that their starting lineup surpasses that of the Indiana Fever, even suggesting their bench could outperform the Fever's. On the other hand, Fever fans are confident in their team's versatility, with some arguing that Indiana's bench could easily beat Chicago's starting five. One key talking point is the strength of the Fever's bench. Supporters argue that with players like Lexie, Sophie Cunningham, and DJ Dress out there, the Fever's second unit could match or even outplay the Sky's starters. The debate also highlights the Fever's rich mix of veterans, which gives them an edge in consistency and strategic depth. With Clark's range and leadership, the Fever are considered one of the most dangerous teams in the WNBA. The roster matchups are intense. For the Fever, Sydney Colson, Lexie, Sophie Cunningham, Banna Turner, and DJ Dress represent a formidable force. However, Chicago Sky fans stand by their starting five, which they believe is slightly better offensively, though they acknowledge the Fever's strength in defense and depth. The argument has led to some fiery comments, with one fan boldly stating that when these teams meet, the Fever will cook the Sky, no matter who's on the court. Others are trying to temper the debate, calling it close, but acknowledging the immense potential of the Fever's depth and versatility. Adding fuel to the fire, the recent March Madness statistics highlight the drop in viewership for the women's Final Four, which has drawn nearly 4 million viewers. Although it marked the third most watched Final Four in history, the figures still fell short by about 10 million compared to last year, largely due to the absence of Clark's impact. This dip in viewership is a key point in the ongoing debate, with some speculating that the loss of a generational talent like Clark may be contributing to a decline in interest. The 2024 tournament's Final Four saw a 64% viewership decrease from last year, signaling the void left by Clark's departure. Fever fans believe that despite the dip in viewership, their team's depth and strong performances from players like Clark and Reese will continue to draw attention and make them a dominant force in the league. However, there is also acknowledgement that a new player must step up to fill the leadership gap left by Clark in the future. As the rivalry between the Chicago Sky and Indiana Fever intensifies, fans will eagerly await the upcoming matchups between these two teams. With the debate about starting lineups and team depth still raging, one thing is clear. Both teams have the potential to go all the way, but it will come down to who can maintain their edge over 4 quarters. The real question remains, can any team compete with the Fever's depth? Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget